Fellow Biafrans, good afternoon from here. Are you all ready for the freedom that is knocking on your door? Remember, the self-referendum is still ongoing. You have the opportunity to vote. Continue to cast your vote. There is hope, and freedom is on the way. Thank you.
Welcome, my great people of Biafra. Welcome, lovers of freedom. Welcome, people of goodwill. Welcome, people with conscience, people of a good repute. We are here once more to talk about the happenings, the current happenings. You have heard the Prime Minister in his speech to the Biafran people. He made it categorically clear that Biafra is coming. Are you ready? Are you ready? The simple question there is, are you ready? Now, if you look at the Prime Minister, you will see confidence in speech, confidence in addressing the people. And where is that confidence coming from? The Prime Minister stated yesterday that one international alliance has been confirmed. And he also stated that our satellite television and radio would soon be made to function. It will soon be functional. And so it will present us with a better platform to reach the people of Biafra through radio and through TV presentations. It is a satellite mode, and we are eagerly waiting for that. The Prime Minister is pushing the declaration of Biafra in so many fronts, both militarily, both international politics wise, both meeting and having this alliance with different people. This man is doing wonderfully well, and that is why you have these evil politicians in the zoo running up and down. I would show you videos of their crying and running up and down. You are going to hear it. You are going to hear it. You are going to see it. They have been crying, and they will continue to cry until we get Biafra, and even after we get Biafra. Because these are evil people who do not want the betterment of other people. They just want their personal growth at the detriment of other people, which is very bad. Now, one of the cries of these politicians is this: watch out.
Not every senator gets an equal amount. And I will just give you an instance. Every zone, there are 6 zones in the country, every zone gets for its zonal intervention 10 billion. Now, if you're from the Northwest zone, because you have 7 states, necessarily a senator will get less than me, who come from 5-state zone. Now, because it's 10 billion for each person equally, I get, my state, Abia, gets 2 billion. And if we now break it up into both the Senate and the House, the Senate getting 40% and the House getting 60%, I get about 266 million as a constituency, zonal intervention. The person in Northwest had that 7 states necessarily gets less, about 100 and something. So you will see that ab initio, things are not equal. So it doesn't make sense for us when we want to make analysis to say every constituency must get an equal amount. So when you are a Senate president, when you're a deputy Senate president, when you're a Senate leader, and when you're and all that, necessarily, because of your office, you get a little more than your colleagues. But this is not what you complain about. What you're talking about is that you look at this in the budget, you see duplications. And what we say is that we have mechanisms to correct these things. If the mechanisms are there, you should use those mechanisms, not to go and incite the public against the Senate.
So have you seen how this one is crying? Number one, crying an exposition. He came out to defend the Senate, and by so doing, he is exposing them the more. You have zonal intervention, money that is mapped out for zonal intervention. Please, people in the Biafra territory, what are the interventions that these people have done for you all these years? The money gotten from this zonal intervention, this is just one. There are so many monies that are given to them. What is the zonal intervention? What have they done for the people? Do they cater for the old? Do they cater for some sick people in the community? Do they provide amenities for the people in their communities, in their zones? What have they done with that money given to them as zonal intervention? He has come out to expose himself because Senator Ningi exposed all of them, saying that they were given 500 million naira each and they did nothing with it. So this one has come to tell you that it is not 500, it is 200 and something million. With that 200 and something million, what did you do with it? How have you impacted on your people? They cannot answer. They cannot answer. I will show you another confession. Confession is coming because of Biafra. Because they have seen that Biafra is about to be actualized. Confession is coming. Propaganda up and down. They will be coming with heavy propaganda just to make sure that they still put you and still cage you in that one Nigeria. But it is not going to work for them. Listen to this second confession. This is the second confession. Look at the picture here. This message is coming from Punch newspaper, and it says, "Take back your community. GOC urges Imo stakeholders." The same people who have claimed with propaganda that they have destroyed the Biafra Liberation Army camp, they have destroyed this, they have destroyed that, and that people are now free to do their business. They were dancing in the market, that they have destroyed and decimated the Biafra Liberation Army, this one and that one. They were just making noise everywhere. Why are they now begging for the Imo indigenes and the Imo people to take over their communities? Why are they begging? Why are they begging? So it means that these people you claim to have flushed out from that communities, that you have not actually flushed them out, and that is why you need the help of these communities and stakeholders of the Imo state to do what? To help you take charge of the communities, since you cannot perform your duty again. You cannot flush them out, and so you are begging the community leaders, you are urging them to not take over their communities. That is what it means. They came with propaganda. They have decimated the Biafra Liberation Army camp. They have done this, they have done that. Today, they are still crying. They are still crying. They are crying because of Biafra. And it has not ended though. They will continue to cry. I will show you another one. This one is a video too. You are going to hear how they will come with propaganda up and down and lies. Listen to this one.
West has never been president before.
But we've had Olusegun Obasanjo.
No, Olusegun Obasanjo is an Igbo man. He came from Anambra State. His father is an Igbo man.
Do you have evidence to this, sir?
My friend, it is he who should come out and say, no, he's not an Igbo man. Everybody knows that it's not a hidden fact. His father became the Obi of Onitsha. So let's put that aside. Zeke was also an Igbo man. The last president is an Igbo man. Three of the three presidents we have from the south, they are all Igbos. They are from the southeast.
Jonathan is south.
Jonathan Azikwe. The south people be Azikwe. There are Igbos in
the Igbo speaking
side.
part of
Yes.
the south.
Yes, the Igbo. Whether it's south or not, it's still Igbo.
Well, this is very controversial.
Oh, look, it's still
Another propaganda again. The person you just listen to is Anthony. He's a senator. Senator Anthony, what did you call it? Adefufuye or what? A Yoruba man. a Yoruba man, coming out to say that Olusegun Obasanjo was an Igbo man or is an Igbo man, and that his father went on to become the Obi of Onitsha. That is what they are telling you. When Obasanjo was ruling, he was ruling as a Yoruba man. He helped the Yoruba people. He did everything for the Yoruba people. You know, he was a Yoruba man, and the people who surrounded him were Yorubas. But now this man has come out to claim that Yorubas have never ruled this country, that it was only Igbos and the Hausas. You can see the kind of propaganda they come with at the time when they know that they cannot fight the Biafra liberation again. They will now begin to bring propaganda to disabuse, to abuse your minds, to try to confuse you. He went ahead to say Jonathan is Igbo. Fine, Jonathan is Igbo, bearing Azikiwe, but you people have always been claiming that South South is not Igbo, and you have always been carrying that propaganda that South is not Igbo. You confuse them, telling them that they are different. You tell lies about their history. You sell lies to them because you have flushed out their elders, and you try to infuse lies in the children of what happened during the 1967 battle. You do not want to tell them the truth. You remove history from their curriculum. These are the things that our people need to understand. And we keep telling the people of the South that you all were the people of the old Eastern region. You are the people of the old Eastern region. You are one people. You have the East, the West, and the North. These are the three regions. Why would somebody come now to tell you that this person is not part of you, and that one is not part of you, that these people are Igbo, that they are wicked, that they are this and that, and you believe? Setting you up against your own brothers. This is the propaganda they come with all the time, and now they have seen that it is backfiring. They now want to bring another propaganda. You know, when you tell a lie, for you to cover that lie, you need to tell another lie, and that is what is happening to them. They have said so many lies, and they want to now start covering up those lies. They will now generate another lie, and now the lie is now contradicting the other lie that they have said. This is what karma can do. So the Prime Minister has come out to tell us, are you ready? Are you ready for Biafra? Because Biafra is here. Biafra is here. Look around you. See the happenings. See the happenings. You would know that Biafra is here. And we must continue to push and support the Prime Minister. And in the end, we shall achieve Biafra. Thank you once more for listening. Biafra first.